So, what's up, you guys? It's been a while since I actually made a video for here. I had been doing a lot of things, a couple in the upload, and I've been on my other YouTube, and everything kind of got chaotic and quiet, and then the storm is hitting at this point. So, I made a video earlier because I lost someone very dear to us, and well, not just me, my family, my ex-husband, and it's changing a little bit of the dynamic that's going on at the moment. So let's see where that goes and what's going to happen there. Um, but in the last month or so, I have been in a different place, and it's not the outcome of the circumstance. It's more of me elevating and developing what I need to manifest for myself, and the healing process, and me getting better, and being able to speak up when I need to, and have my feelings validated. There's been a lot of up and down with my kids and the situation, but and there's also been a lot of turmoil and deeper things coming out, not just because of what we're dealing with my husband Maurice and his narcissistic behavior and anything that it's just everybody's toxic behavior right now. It's came to this weird cycle of the end, but coming out so everybody can face and deal with it. Um, it's interesting to see where everybody actually is, and it's interesting to see where everybody is running away from at this point too. Um, so every day there is progress and there's steps you make, but there is a lot of release and let go, which I hope is good, and a lot of personal growth for everyone. I honestly can say at this point that I have a whole new perspective than I did a month ago, 2 weeks ago, and just even last week. And I hope every day that changes and elevates something else. I no longer have a lot of hurt and pain, and anger that I did just a short time ago. It was like I was holding on to a ghost and remnant of something of the past. And then one day I was just sitting here and go, no, this can no longer serve me in this way. This can no longer have a precedent on my life and what I need at this point. It served me no purpose, and it was holding me in the spot. And and I know that there's going to be a little up and downs going forward, because that's how you learn from your mistakes and know how to better things. But there's a lot of things that just don't need to be there anymore. And it's kind of like the video I did a while back about, does everything need a reaction? You know? But this is more of, do I need to hold on to everything? Can I let it go at this point? Why am I still trying to be stuck, knowing and seeing the progress that I need to manifest and to get? And so today, even though there was a big heartbreak in here, but it's kind of an eye-opening situation to put something in motion. And the person I lost today, or not just I lost, a lot of loved ones lost today. We had just had this conversation over the weekend about moving forward, and we had just got to this place where a lot of things just didn't serve us anymore. And why was we holding on to that pain like that? And we had already came to this realization actually weeks ago. We had sat down and started to talk about it. And I sat down, but we FaceTime and started to talk about that. And this was a sad situation, but also an eye-opening thing for me. And some of the last words I spoke to with him, and things that needed to change. And in a weird way, it was validation of that last conversation. And I'm not going to get too much into this conversation because I'm going to get really emotional, because this is someone that is very dear to me and has and changed so much in the outcome of the situation. And I'm hoping that I can get somewhere where I can help his family at this point, because of what he has done for me in just in a short amount of time. Even though I've known him for 15 years, but just over the last 10 months, there's been a big change of what this man has stepped up and done for me personally, and helped me grow in a different way. And I thank him, and I hope he's resting in power. But back to the situation at hand, it's just like there's a whole new dynamic today, and I'm feeling this energy, and I'm feeling everything that's going on, and I'm trying to process everything, and not let my own emotions get mixed into all everybody else's energy. But there's also a surge in reading everybody's energy today, which is beneficial and enlightening in a way. Um, but there is a big dread at the end of this week, and I'm not so much dreaded anymore. It's more of a release. Like, this is over with. We're done. There's nothing else to hold on to here. We'll be out this spot. We'll be done with court for the most part to whatever the judgment is going to be. I can mentally start a new beginning at this point because I can now face certain things without that fear. And remember, I think, I'm pretty sure I talked about this too here. I don't know, just my blog. Fear is only the unknown. It's the ignorance of not knowing something. And see, now that I have cleared my path and I can see now, a little more perspective in that. There is no more fear there because I understand the situation for what it is and what possible outcomes can be, and I can handle all those possible outcomes. A big part of my fear was just being with nothing, and then I had to stop and think, there's never going to be a point where I'm never without nothing, because of my power within and what I can manifest and create. And so I don't know why I was stuck in that moment. I had became so codependent on someone and their emotions, I forgot what my emotions were and what my strengths were. And a lot of that is just gone anymore. And it's a great relief. And it's a great burden off of me. And every day, I know I'm at this headbutt right now with my children, because I have to stand my ground with myself and them, and I have to stand their ground with things that they can no longer accept and manifest in the wrong energy anymore, and make them aware of it. But a lot of that is turning around, and a lot of these circumstances are kind of forcing that hand. And so it is once again, it's a good with a negative, and then a little bit of good, a little bit bad. So, but we all have changed again, and it's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because it's interesting and crazy to see the change. And for me, to sit back and see my family make this big 180 again, and then also see them have to deal with so many things, and they're capable of it, brings a newfound light into the situation that wasn't there before. And now that I'm hoping, I already know what's gonna conspire in the next couple of hours, because I felt it, and I'm putting my energy out to manifest it, and not just me, the other people in this house are too. There is a better grounding on the situation here. So also, I prompted this video because I got a question in my inbox just before I started this video, and it was from my good friend Margaret. And then she always gets me with the question or two, and her question was, question and statement. Her statement was, I see it in your face that you let go of things, and the question was, how was you able to do it? So, Margaret, I wish I had the fucking answer how I was able to do it, but I really don't know. But what I can say is what I kind of realized what was happening in the last couple of weeks. Every time I addressed something through anger, it was like a mirror in my face going, what the fuck are you fucking doing? This is the same shit that made you fed up in the first place. You're now reflecting all that fucking hurt that's been building up that you were dealing with about everybody that's around you, because you're angry because you had no control. I didn't have any control, and that's what scared me and caused me to take on the same attributes that I hated so much. And what I mean really realizing, I was taking on those attributes and reflecting those things out because I had no control. And even now, knowing that I don't have control of everything yet, but I have a better understanding, it's giving me the control and less fear. So everything was being kind of a whirlwind too at the same time, and there was a lot of shutdown mentally. Not shutdown as I gave up, more just like I had to stop and process. I had to take the time to have mental whirlwind. I had to sit through and face each incident as what it was, and go through each moment and go, okay, so why, and what is the better outcome for each thing. So even now, There's a lot of things just up in the air. They're still not in my control. But I know that I can take on each of those no matter what there is, because I don't fear the emptiness or not knowing anymore, because I know that I can handle it and I can understand what's going to happen. Don't get me wrong, there's still some anxiety there, you know, and that's just because, once again, somebody's not in control, but I know that I can handle what's about to come my way, and that's a big part of me gaining my confidence and strength back, and I hope that I can reflect that onto my children, that they can handle any of this is coming their way, you know. So Margaret, that's the best way I can answer that question, and I kind of rambled, but that's all I could say on that aspect of that. Um, there was some surprising, but I have to be cautious in terms of events with the narc, and it was one of those small moments when you see the real that's inside, and then there was a lot of back and forth, and I see that there's a decision that's trying to be made for his benefit, you know. And so that's we're in the middle of one of those storms and games at the moment. Um, but I've also learned through all this and throughout the years, never let that fuck with me. You know, like I said a couple of videos back, I'm tired. I don't even care anymore if you're gonna whatever the fuck you're gonna do. It doesn't even phase me anymore, because there's more important things that needs to be done. If you still want to be stuck in no progress and nothing better, that's fucking on you. But I'm moving this way forward and then upward, and that no longer serves me either, and it doesn't have precedent on how I feel in my life and my energy anymore. There, it was really crazy to all of a sudden realize that I didn't even have those anxieties when this person came around. There used to be like this heavy, like, take my breath away, just, ness. And now it's not there anymore. It's because I found my self-worth again. And know that I control my outcome, you know? And there always has to be a better one. There needs to be so much stability at this point. There needs to be that groundiness. There needs to be that traditional thing of family and family bonding that needs to be there, that was not set in place anymore, or in the beginning at any time, because we had lost who we were. So now that we have made through some of this conflict, you know, and not taking on the same attributes and actions that we normally do, the cycle is breaking. Hallelujah. The cycle is breaking here, and we're starting to get that new beginning of concrete progress. And I know I kind of rambled in this whole video, but it's more of my brain process and everything. So it is good. And guys, I really don't know what the outcome's got to be about where we're gonna go or anything right now, but I knew though that we got some things handled and we got some things taken care of, and there is a better situation that's going on. So we'll take it one day at a time, and I'll keep you guys posted. So my dog's barking because my kids just got back here. So not love, stay powerful, peaceful, and productive, and peace.